And I'm pulling it away from the bank. And I'm trying to be real careful and like I said, keep it sort of straight if I can, you know. And you come back later and add a lot more highlights if you want to. But that's just to get you started there and show you that. I want to do one quick thing here to show you. See if I can find, gosh, I've got a dirty brush there. Wow. It's got red all over it. Wow. I want to use my fan brush for this. I'm going to go right into it, right on the ends. And come back here. And put a little waterfall back there, see? Now we'll probably, let's grab a brush. I was going to, actually, maybe I better do that first. Let me grab a liner brush here. I want to put in some tree limbs here. It helps if you're a little nervous when you do this. We could put in a bunch of those, but I think just one for right now would do it. And you can take this little brush and add some little leaves if you want to, but what I'm going to do, I want to put a little foliage on it. So I'm going to take my little 1-inch brush, little round. Well, I'll tell you what, let me show you another brush I've got here. Oops. This is a little round brush. Now, let's pick up a little of this darker color here. We won't make it real full. Over there, I'm going to have it a lot darker on it. We'll leave it so you can see a little bit of those limbs that we drew on there. It would usually be a little fuller in the middle. So we make that a little bit fuller. I want to make it a little darker. Similar to that. I'm going to clean that out a little bit. You can do that with a little 1-inch brush too, or a 2-inch brush. You actually take the corner and do it. Matter of fact, I'll show you. We'll put our highlights in with this one. I'm getting so many brushes there, I can't find my little palette knife. But we got it now. Okay. Fill it up really good on the ends. And you come down here and put some trees in down there too. But I'm going to try to do that right around. Sort of like that. Anyhow, that'll give you, and you can put a lot of your earth tones in with this brush. If you're in a hurry to do it, and we're not in no big hurry, but see what I mean? Little trees are sticking somewhere. Another little tree maybe it's right in there. See? Same over here if you want a little tree in there. See how pretty that makes it? Anyhow, just wanted to show you that. Clean that brush out. I'm getting so many brushes up here, I don't know which one to pick up next. Yeah. Okay, that's got that little area. Now, what I would like to do is, but I'll do it a little bit later, and I need to outline a little bit on that house. We may have to lay our palette down to do that. Let's start to put a little more detail in our foreground here with whatever we could put green, we could put some blue. I want to add some little grassy stuff in here. And we'll go right up over the edge of the little house. Let's make it look overgrown and beautiful. Just a lot of different. Let's go to this side and do a little detail over here. We might come back and put flowers in there. I'm not really sure yet. I hope you can see this. See the little dark areas that we added? They give you more depth. It makes it look like this earth tones are actually under these little things that we're putting on there. This can be grass or it could be flowers or whatever. Matter of fact, we could come along the walkway and put some little red flowers or something in there. And probably outline the house a little bit. Let's see if I can just get a few here. I won't do too many of these. Just around the walkway and around the house a little bit. And if you want a red looking tree over there, Just like that. That's simple. Now I'm going to come in here and add something on the other side. I don't guess we have time today. But now a couple of things we could do. We could add a actually we could add another building if we wanted to. But I think this one is plenty. You know what I might have to do? I want to outline that a little bit. Let me just do a little bit, just a little bit here with my palette knife. That way I won't have to lay the that's a little hard to do because that little border's there on the frame. But we'll get it. You see, that makes it look a lot better when you get a real good outline around things. It makes it stand out a little better. And we probably should put some little posts in here on the porch. You know what we could do? Scrape them out. I tell you what, we're going to have to leave you for today, but I want to highlight this little walkway. Similar to that. And we'll come back and we'll do some highlight in the water there. And I guess for today we're gonna have to leave you. Lord, I tell you, time flies when you're having fun. Anyhow, we love being with you today and hope you're painting with us. But come back next week and we'll do a little more work on our painting. Goodbye and God bless. Hello everyone, welcome to our studio today. So glad you're with us today. Come over to the canvas and we'll show you what we've been working on. And I hope you're painting with us, but if you're not, just sit back and enjoy it. And we'll try to do a little more work on our, actually we're painting a little mountain cabin that's maybe made out of rock. And I'm going to add a little more color to it. I want it rusty, but I want to be able to see it a little better. And I'm going to, actually, I want to make it, if I can with this little brush, see if I can. Almost, didn't we? Okay. That'll give us about what we want. Now I'm going to clean that brush out. As best I can. I want to go over to this other side over here. And I want to put some maybe make a little interest here. Now what I'm going to do a little bit later, we'll do that a little later though. This is one thing I wanted to do is put an old dead an old dead tree here. In order to do that, we'll put a little light on it. Hope I can do it with this big old brush. It won't pick up my color, will it? I'm going to try it one more time to get some of it on there, but then I'm going to get my little brush out and do it. Not picking it up. Okay. Maybe this will do it. Let's try a little blue there. Sometimes that gives you a real good highlight. And you need a little black. I'm thinning this color down real thin so it'll go on really good. Put an open end in that log. Like that, you see? Sometimes that adds a little interest to your painting, to have a few little things like that. Then we'll clean that out real good, lay him over there. And I didn't clean this one out real good. I'm going to clean it out a little bit better because I want to use it for a little bit of white here. You see what that does to your little water? Now that makes it, gives it those little highlights. It looks like it's almost splashing up against the bank. I'll put a few right over here. This is the same way you can do the waves on the seascape. See, the water's just coming right up on the bank a little bit. Trying to keep it, sometimes that's a little hard, straight across, you know, so it don't look like it's falling off. Now I want to put a few little stones in here. Add a little more interest to our water. That brush is a little too wide, so I'm going to drop it down there. This one right here looks like it'll be perfect. Remember how we do it. Fill up one side with light color. I'm not sure that's light enough, but it's got a little thinner in it. Let me see if I can work that out first. Okay, now I want a dark color on the other side. Did I get the right side? I hope I did. Now, way back there, you see, I'm trying to just make them small. As they come towards you, then, you can get a little bigger with them. I don't want too many in there this time. I think we done a painting one time here at Rocky Creek, wasn't it? We had them everywhere. We'll put a few over here in the yard, maybe. Yeah. Okay, now I was trying to get our little house lined up a little bit better. Let me go back to working on that just a little bit. I need a smaller thing to do the windows with, probably. Let me try it and see how close I can get to it. Not too bad. Not too bad. Try to get these around here now. I'm trying to get just a little bit more detail there. Sometimes that helps. right on the edge. Get a little roll. Not too bad. Could just scrape it out, I guess. Little porch. I'm gonna try the edge of it. See if I can get the little porch a little bit better. Just a little bit. Not too bad. Actually, we need something holding the porch up, don't we? I'm gonna get a little of that color and let's just see if we can do something here. Don't know that we can. There you go. How about that? Now I'm going to put a little highlight on that porch. Trying to work a little more detail in the walkway and the little porch. Now probably what I'll do there is put highlights there and maybe something else. I don't know what. Let's see. I'll tell you what, let's do. Zap. We'll put a rain barrel there. Maybe. That's not too bad. I need a little darker if I can get it. Like that. Not too bad. I'm going to leave a color in that. I'm going to grab up my liner brush. See if I can do this one-handed here. Not too bad. Well, I better clean that if I don't, I'll forget it. Needs to have a little more highlight than that. Yeah, that's it. Beautiful. Good put. Okay, I want to put a little more detail in here. So I'm going to pick this brush up to do it. And one of the colors that we can use, let me mix it for you. Let's take white. I'm going to get it plumb over out of the way over here. White and blue. I could take a smaller brush, but let me just take this one and go into it. I'm not sure that this is the right color. Yeah, it is. And we'll put little bluebells all along those steps. Now I want to bring the greenery up around the, but I'm going to have a little bit lighter, a little more color probably. Let's see what that'll do. Got a little blue in it, that's okay. I'm going to take the other side of the brush. Yeah. That's exactly what it needed. That walkway probably haven't been used in a few weeks, sort of grown over. Let's go to the other side and add a little bit of at least that lighter green. As a matter of fact, I think what I will do is run it right up the side of that little tree there that is falling down. Maybe put a little bit on the tree that's falling down. Yeah, see, that makes it look like it's grown over. I like that. I'm going to go back and get a little of my blue on the other side. Add just a little bit of that over here. That looks pretty good on there, doesn't it? I like that. I like that color. Matter of fact, I like it so well, I'm going to put a little bit more over here. Make it a real colorful paint. Could even add a little bit into this tree. I think I want a little bit of more highlight in that tree right there. So I'm going to clean this brush out. Probably this will be the brush we'll use. Let's see if we can get a little more highlight. I think that'll do it. Let's try it and see. You know, if you mix up a color and it doesn't work, why just, hey, mix another one right beside it. I might as well coat the whole bottom of that brush out. I'm going to use probably just the side of it, but I'll flip it and I'll use both sides of it. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. Pretty good. I'll make this little tree here a little bit brighter. That done it, didn't it? Now that's where the sun's hitting. We don't want that all over it. But I want a few of those on the other side. So let's go over there and do that. Now we've made this one sort of detailed, but not tremendously. I see something I must have hit with my palette or something up here. Let's see if we can get rid of it.